Last time on Trails in the Sky, first chapter, we've made our preparations for the fighting tournament, including grinding. Off screen, you guys don't have to see it. This time, we've just watched the first Racer team win their match, and now it's our turn against the Ravens. Let's go. 3 leaders plus a me. Never thought we'd get a chance of revenge so soon. I guess the goddess smiles on everyone at least once. May have found our weaknesses before, but we've been through some insane training since then. Time to let you see the results. Huh, well, you got through it at least. Hope you're not expecting us to take it easy on you. Is it just me, or is it still a little livelier than usual? I'd almost call her attitude manly. She hears you saying that I'm not helping you. Alright, it's just about time. This begins the second no-holds-barred match of the competition. Both teams go to your starting places. Ready? Begin! Oh, so they all just line up. Okay. Well. Wow.
We're finished.
There we go. Oh, one of them threw it down. And there we go. Fight one.
Savor the victory.
Probably could have saved that for other fights, but oh well. KO! Winner is Zin's team! Damn it, lost again. He's too damn tough. Shit. Now, don't get so discouraged. To be honest, I'm impressed. You gave us a good run for Elmira. I agree. You're a lot stronger than when we fought in the Baran Lighthouse. Really? I don't really remember it too well. I wouldn't know, but it seems we all gave it all we had. I think we can all return to the waiting room to our heads held high. I never thought those delinquents would ever fight that hard for anything. Just to show that change is the only constant in life. I watched the fight closely. It wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Thank you. I like to think that their change of heart is born of a desire to follow my shining moral example. Wow, you really think so? Would you quit with your bullshit? You don't even know that situation. You don't even really know who we're talking about. The moment one falls in love is as quick as infinity itself. You're not normal, are you? Here's the lineup for the third match. Southside, Blue Team. From the Royal Army's 3rd Regiment, captained by 1st Lieutenant Nial. Okay, that's our cue. Let's show them how it's done, people. Aye, sir. Northside, Red Team, the Capua family. Huh? What? AKA the Skybenders, captained by Don Capua. Huh? Capuas. That name rings a few bells. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unique match for you up next. Somewhat notorious, always in the news, they are the Capua family, the Skybands who terrorize the Bose region. Today they present themselves to you in a physical display of contrition, eager to fight in a fair and honest manner. In doing so, they hope to atone for all the problems that caused the kingdom's citizens. This wish to make amends is foremost in their hearts as they take the field. And thanks to the sponsorship of Duke Dunan, they are here to show you their remorse. We hope you enjoy this shocking matchup and first ever public apology in tournament history. You know, I somehow get the feeling that this new team play rule was enacted so that those criminals could participate. Duke is certainly a generous man. This is no laughing matter. I have expected something crazy, but this is just... Can I have your attention, please? We now begin the third match of the no-hold-barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! This is going to be one-sided, isn't it? Maybe not, actually. Yeah, no, one-sided. Like, they did lose one of their team, but it wasn't enough. Yo, winner is Don's team! They won! Well, they are pretty strong, but if worse comes to worse and they actually win the championship, then what? Will they actually invite pirates into the castle for a dinner party? Oh, would be a fly on the walls with that little soiree. We need to make sure that doesn't come to that. Regardless, this means that we have a tough opponent to deal with. Damn it, I can't believe that those thugs got the better of us. Well, don't get so depressed. They're used to fighting as a group, that's all. It's not their strength so much as our weakness, which means we need to do some more training when we get back to our unit. Here's the lineup for the fourth match. Southside, Blue Team. From the Border Garrison, 7th Regiment, captained by 1st Lieutenant Byrne. Looks like you're up. This is the last part of the day, so you better make it count. Understood. We'll give them 12 kinds of help, army style. Let's do this, people. Yes, sir. The North Side, Red Team. From the Royal Army Intelligence Division, captained by 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. Hey, it's them! Lieutenant Lawrence, wasn't he the one who... We now begin the fourth match of the no-hold-barred tournament. Both teams, go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! Yeah, they're gonna get slaughtered. So the next day's match is either going to be between us and the other races, or it's going to be between the race on both sides, and we go up against these teams. Yayo! Winner is Lawrence's team! Holy, that was a massacre! Woo! Impressive! Even though they were a man short in the prelims, I figured they'd have another join in. I guess they had an ace in the hole. Estelle, Joshua and I are also aces in that same hole. And since we too missed the preliminaries, perhaps that bodes well for us. The trick is to come late. That fighting style. Huh? Joshua, what's wrong? You can't be, but... Joshua? Joshua! Oh, I'm okay. No need to worry. I'm just kind of taken aback by how good that guy's swordsmanship is. Really? I'm impressed. You've got a good eye, Joshua. And that concludes our first day of full contact matches. Today's winners were Kurt's team, Don's team, Zin's team, and Lawrence's team. Who among them will be crowned the King of Fighters? Stay with us to find out. 20,000 Mira, nice. I assume that's split by 4 ways. Alright then, 2 days down, 2 days to go. We don't know what will happen tomorrow, but we're moving on to the next round. Of course! Seriously though, we've got some really tough opponents left to face. Our fellow guild members plus the Sky Bandits? True, we can't afford to let our guard down. Oh, come now. What truly is there for us to be concerned over? We have built this dream together to stand strong forever. Nothing is going to stop us now. My fist is going to stop you if you don't stop spouting nonsense and take this seriously. Well, positive thinking isn't a bad thing. We've got to keep each other's spirits up from today so that we'll be ready for tomorrow. So in the interest of that, I'm going to the bar. What about you guys? For my part, I would most graciously join you. We should go report in at the guild. They might have some new info on our assignment. Yeah, maybe. Sorry, Zin. We'll have to take a rain check. Alright, goodbye for now then. We'll meet up again tomorrow morning in the hotel lobby. Au revoir, my dear pussycats. I will shoot him myself. I will take his gun and shoot him myself. Okay, so off to the guild. Right, but it wouldn't hurt to try getting some information from around town, too. Like, what exactly? Check you two out. You got time to just stand around? Oh, hi there. You guys must be tired from today. Don't start acting all cocky on us. This last time we didn't have a whole lot of time to train properly. Next time though, we'll win. Huh? You want to do this again? It's fine. If we have another chance, we'll be happy to have a rematch. Hey Estelle, don't you think you're being a little hasty? Oh, what's the big deal? If we keep up with our own training, we'll be fine. I knew the optimism would work. Well here, take this. Rancel Suakie. What's this? Looks like an extremely old key. It'll open up that barred off passage to the west block. Leads to a huge underground sewer system. We got that key by pure chance, so we go down there every day to explore. There's a ton of really tough monsters in there, so you better make sure you're absolutely ready. Well, Hey, don't get us wrong. Losing to you just pisses us off is all. Listen, you better win the tournament. We won't accept any less. We've said what we came to say, so we'll see you later. Okay. So what was that about? I think they were trying to show us they're rooting for us. Maybe they're telling us to use the sewers to train ourselves before the big match. I guess that makes sense. Maybe they really have turned over a new leaf. Maybe they just like your manly nature. After all, you are the most violent person I've ever met. Manly? Violent? What are you trying to say, Joshua? Well, whatever. I say we should accept whatever goodwill is offered. It's late though. I think we should wait before we go underground. And give it a try before tomorrow's match. Okay. Let's stop at the guild then and report into Elna. Estelle, Joshua, congratulations on your victory. Thank you, thank you. Wait, how'd you know already? Grant already reported in, so how was it? Honestly, it felt more like surviving than actually winning. Joshua explained the Skybands to special ops teams. I see, I'd heard that the Skybands were given special permission to participate. But I must admit, I'm surprised to hear about the special ops. Especially that their leader is so powerful. The team was pretty tough, but the commander was like on a different level altogether. He moved like a cat and was swinging that huge sword around like it was a toy. I could barely believe he was human the way he was fighting. Yeah, what she said. Oh man, what do you know about Second Lieutenant Lawrence's personal history? Nothing, I'm afraid. The Intelligence Division is new, and Colonel Richards expressed all information regarding the necessary official ascension. That includes information on the lieutenant. Right. Joshua? You seem really caught up with that guy in red. Is something we should be watching out for? No, we just need to know who we're facing, that's all. Anything that can give us an edge in the tournament. Ah, good point. Knowing your enemy is the best way to beat him, after all. Actually, this doesn't concern the lieutenant exactly. Today at noon, a military patrol vessel arrived at the landing port. Its passenger was the colonel's right-hand woman, Captain Amalthea. That is news. Captain Amalthea? Is that the sneaky fox-faced woman? It witch who used Tida to threaten the professor? Traveling through all the major cities. Arrival was unexpected because all civilian airship plans to run late. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. Tour of the major cities. Sounds like a cover for her to hunt down the professor. We've got all branches investigating the trip very carefully. We'll let you know as soon as we learn anything. You two just focus on the tournament for now. You bet! Thanks so much for your help. Yeah, right here. So, you're finally back. Sure know how to keep a fellow waiting. Hey, I know that voice. What's that? Good to see you, Nial. How you been? Don't tell me you came here just to see little old us. Okay, then I won't tell you. I'm doing interviews with attorney contestants for my article. I figured you folks would be my best bet for getting the inside story. Just hoping to get a chance to ambush you an interview at the hotel. You're way too good at your job, you know that. Well, it's not that we're glad to see you, but this is you we're talking about. What's your angle? Hunting for the next big story, I'll bet. You wooed me to the quick, kid. I've been like a big brother to you. You scratched my back, I scratched yours, and now you think of me as nothing but a news hound? We know you're nothing but a news hound. Not to mention, the age difference is a little much for us to think of you as a brother. Oh, shut it. If that's how you're gonna be, then I'm leaving. You're coming with me. I wouldn't mind a little night air before bed. Good, we're halfway there. There's this quaint little eatery right next door to where I work. It's a perfect place to sit and talk. Hey, this is a nice little place. Feels less like a bar and more like a coffee shop. Might explain the smell of coffee. I hear the owner started this place as a hobby. The brew here is amazing. Plus he took some advice from someone later on and had curry rice to the menu. Curry with authentic spices. What is this, Persona 5? I just like the atmosphere out here though, personally. Have a seat, let's get this interview started. Not so fast. We were just in that big match, so we're pretty damn hungry. I'm not about to smell food without eating food. Dinner does sound lovely right about now, actually. Damn kids. Fine, I'll buy you dinner. And while you're stuffing your faces, you can give me the exclusive any news you've found. And there's the pitch. By the way, isn't Dorothy with you today? Nah, I gave her something else to work on. Now come on, inside with the both of you. Like, I would have paid for my own meals. You didn't need to buy them. Woo, the food in here sure is spicy. Tasty though. Nothing beats ribs covered in sauce with some potatoes like just right. I like a good cup of coffee after a meal myself. I've always heard it's difficult to make it well. Way to eat up a man's paycheck, you guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to afford all this on a reporter's salary. Now, it was a great meal. And great meals don't come cheap. Okay now, you were saying something about an interview? I could write a story about extortion. Moving on. There'd be much to confirm that the Queen's really taken ill after the guardsmen went all terrorist. What I need is some clear info that hasn't been combed over and cleaned up by the army. I heard a little from Dorothy about your kidnapping in Zeiss. Look, let me get right to the point. I know you've got Colonel Richard by the proverbial tail. I just need to know how hard you're holding on. Way to be blunt there. Sounds like you've already figured out an awful lot. I knew he was crooked. Before that interview in a magazine bumped up his popularity, he wasn't really well known or worth paying attention to. Seems like this guy's been planning his moves every step of the way. Right now, we can't say for sure that he's planning some kind of treason against the throne, but it does look he's manipulating the Duke somehow. Duke Dunham. He's taking advantage of the Queen's poor health and acting like he owns Gransell Castle, alright? But what I don't get is why none of the military bigwigs are making their move. Well, about that, what do you think, Joshua? Should we tell him? Well, we could definitely use some fresh intel ourselves. As long as he scratches our backs, let's scratch his. Hey now, you two know something, don't you? We would have told you sooner, but anything we say from here on out has to be completely off the record. I hope you're ready for this. Ah, shit, I'm really not gonna like this, am I? But fine, say what you're gonna say. You said you were ready for this. That's just... no way. Are you really serious? I'm afraid so. The Special Ops soldiers were behind the Skybanner incident, as well as the arson. Not to mention the kidnapping of the kingdom's greatest scientific mind. General Morgan's at the top of the chain of command, and even he's basically under arrest. All the terrorist-style activities are being made out to look like the guardsmen are doing it. Okay, enough. You've made your point. Damn it all, I can't even report a word of this. The Army's censors already have their stamps all over the latest issue. They did their work at the final printing stage. Really? And I'm left with nothing to cover except for this damn tournament. Hey, wait a minute. You should have something up your sleeves, don't you? That's why you're in the tournament. You could say that. We can't give you all the details on our current request. We do, however, think that we need to make a move just to break the deadlock. You don't say. Alright then. Since I can't do anything as a reporter, I might as well pitch in. I'll see what I can dig up. I've got a few sources with things in places the guild would never go. That'll be a big help. Doing anything to oppose the military is going to be a risky proposition, you know. Are you sure you're okay with this? Let me deal with that. Now's as good a chance as ever to prove that the pen really is mightier than the sword. Nial. Understood, thank you. Yeah, just leave it to me. So what do you want more info on? Info about the Army's movements would be good. As would knowing whether or not all the Royal Guardsmen have been arrested. And also where General Morgan is being held. Got it. All stuff that I've been thinking about too. I'll check them out. Anything else? Maybe some background info on someone in the intelligence division? Huh? You mean like a background check? Colonel Richard, Captain Amalthea, and Second Lieutenant Lauren. If we have to face any of them, the more we know, the better our odds. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. And you can bet the Colonel's working on the same principle. We'll probably be watching the fights tomorrow and the next day. You think you can manage it, Nial? I do know a few army folks. I can't get you anything classified, but maybe I'll scare up with that profile info. Okay then, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. We appreciate it. Hey, don't sweat it. You pay me back for winning that championship and fill me in on what you hear at that dinner party. I figured as much. We'll do everything we can. Afterward, Estelle and Joshua returned to the hotel room where they retired early for the night. The next morning... Well, we all seem accounted for. Shall we be off? Our match is in the afternoon, just like yesterday, so we're free to do as we please in the meantime. We can stop by and get our equipment set up, maybe even work in a little monster killing on the way. Oh, if that's what you're after, I know exactly where to go. You'll tell them about the tours. You don't say, that's mighty interesting. I hear there are some tough monsters down there, so maybe they'll prove to be worthy opponents. A Byzantine labyrinth sneaking out beneath this jeweled city. My adventurous bosom strains as corset strings. I have no problems with that, provided we have time. I think the entrance is just to the edge of Western Block's residential district. But we're going to do that next time on Trails in the Sky, first chapter. See you then.